I became an online mentor to escape my marriage. The stranger I was helping turned out to be my husband's daughter. For 6 months, I counseled a young woman dealing with abandonment issues from a father she never knew. Yesterday, I discovered she's my husband's daughter from an affair he never told me about. When my marriage started crumbling last year, I threw myself into volunteer work at a mum-mentor program, matching adult advisors with struggling young adults. They paired me with Riley Turn, a 19-year-old photography student who needed guidance from someone stable and nurturing. The irony wasn't lost on me as I hid in my home office, whispering advice about her career path. Riley and I connected immediately. She shared her beautiful photographs, paired hauntingly familiar landscapes that stirred something in me I couldn't place. She confided about growing up without a father, raised by a single mother who refused to discuss him. She just says he wasn't ready for a family, that he had another life he chose instead. Meanwhile, my husband grew increasingly secretive. Strange calls he'd take outside explained absences. When I found receipts for jewelry I'd never received, I assumed the obvious parrot he was having an affair. Last week, Riley mentioned she'd finally convinced her mother to share her father's name. "I'm going to reach out to him," she typed. "I don't want anything. I just want to know where I come from." My heart broke for her. "Whatever happens," I wrote back, "you have people who care about you." Yesterday, Riley sent me a photo of herself standing outside a familiar coffee shop downtown Perth, the one below my husband's office. The caption read, "Waiting to meet my dad for the first time." In the background of her photo, partially obscured but unmistakable, was my husband entering the Kaufmannver. I stared at my screen for what felt like hours, pieces clicking together with sickening clarity. The timing of when my husband and I first dated, his monthly charitable donations I never questioned. The familiar quality of Riley's photographs, parrot landscapes near his hometown that he'd shown me on our honeymoon. When he came home that evening, his eyes were red. Without a word, he handed me a photograph parenter Riley as a toddler. "I should have told you years ago," he whispered, "her mother and I. It was before we were serious." When she told me she was pregnant, I panicked. I was 22 and terrified. "You've been sending her money?" I said. "Not a question." He nodded. "But I never met her, not until today." "I know Riley," I said quietly. "I've been mentoring her for months." The color drained from his face. "How? Pure chance, or maybe the universe has a cruel sense of humor." We sat in silence until dawn. Two strangers who'd shared a bed for 12 years, now connected by a girl neither of us had properly known. Today, I am meeting Riley for coffee, not as her anonymous online mentor, but as her stepmother. Some secrets once revealed don't destroy us, perch, they remake us into something we never imagined becoming.